If you're a donut lover, then you need to try this. But this isn't just any donut. This is a cinnamon roll, reinvented. Picture a perfectly golden brown exterior, crisp to the touch. Now, imagine that first bite revealing a soft, pillowy inside, bursting with cinnamon sugar swirls. A simple glaze, glistening under the light, adds a touch of sweetness that completes this irresistible treat. These cinnamon roll donuts are not just a breakfast delight, they're a celebration of flavor and texture. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. This recipe takes a classic comfort food and transforms it into a fun, portable delight. Whether you're an experienced baker or just starting your baking journey, these cinnamon roll donuts are surprisingly easy to make. So gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and let's create some magic in the kitchen. Before we embark on this delicious journey, let's gather our trusty tools and ingredients. For our cinnamon roll donuts, we'll need a few basic pantry staples and some specialized baking equipment. Don't worry, everything is readily available and easy to find. For the donuts, you'll need all-purpose flour, the foundation of our fluffy dough. Granulated sugar and a touch of brown sugar will add sweetness and depth of flavor. Active dry yeast is our magic ingredient, making the donuts airy and light. Milk, warmed to a gentle touch, will activate the yeast and create a soft dough. Eggs lend richness and structure, while unsalted butter, melted to a golden pool, guarantees a tender crumb. A pinch of salt enhances all the flavors, while ground cinnamon is the heart of our cinnamon roll filling. Finally, powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract will form the base of our simple yet irresistible glaze. To bring our cinnamon roll donuts to life, we'll need a few essential tools. A stand mixer will be our trusty sidekick, effortlessly kneading the dough to perfection. If you don't have a stand mixer, a little elbow grease and a sturdy whisk will do the trick. A rolling pin will help us achieve that perfect donut shape, while a sharp knife or a donut cutter will ensure clean, precise cuts. Finally, a deep fryer or a large pot will be our vessel for transforming the dough into golden brown delights. Our journey begins with waking up the yeast. In the warm embrace of the milk, the yeast will bloom, infusing the dough with life. In the bowl of your stand mixer, combine the warmed milk with sugar and yeast. Let them rest for a few minutes, allowing the yeast to awaken and create a frothy foam on the surface. This foam is a sign that the yeast is active and ready to work its magic. While the yeast is working its magic, whisk together the flour and salt in a separate bowl. This ensures that the salt is evenly distributed, preventing clumps and ensuring a consistent flavor. Now it's time to combine the wet and dry ingredients. With the stand mixer fitted with the dough hook attachment, slowly add the flour mixture to the yeast mixture. Knead on low speed for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until the dough comes together into a smooth, elastic ball. If you're kneading by hand, be prepared for a good workout. Knead for about 10 to 12 minutes or until the dough passes the window pane test. To perform this test, gently stretch a small piece of dough. If it forms a thin, translucent membrane without tearing, your dough is ready. Once the dough is kneaded to perfection, place it in a greased bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel, and let it rise in a warm, draft-free place for about an hour or until doubled in size. This resting period allows the gluten to relax, resulting in light and airy donuts. While the dough is rising, prepare the cinnamon sugar filling. In a small bowl, combine the softened butter, brown sugar, and ground cinnamon. Mix them well until you have a smooth, spreadable paste. This aromatic mixture will be the heart of our cinnamon roll donuts, adding a burst of flavor with every bite. Once the dough has doubled in size, punch it down gently to release the air. Turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and roll it out into a large rectangle about 1/2 inch thick. Spread the cinnamon sugar filling evenly over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Now, starting from one of the longer sides, tightly roll the dough into a log. Using a sharp knife, slice the log into 1-inch thick rounds. These rounds will be our cinnamon roll donuts, ready to be fried to golden perfection. Heat your deep fryer or large pot to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 175 degrees Celsius. While the oil is heating, line a baking sheet with paper towels. This will help absorb any excess oil from the fried donuts, keeping them crispy. Carefully lower a few donut rounds into the hot oil, making sure not to overcrowd the fryer. Fry them for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side, or until they turn a beautiful golden brown. The hot oil will create a crisp outer layer while cooking the dough through, resulting in a perfectly textured donut. Once the donuts are golden brown and cooked through, carefully remove them from the oil using a slotted spoon. Place them on the prepared baking sheet to drain any excess oil. Repeat the frying process with the remaining donut rounds, making sure to maintain the oil temperature. While the donuts are still warm, you can optionally toss them in granulated sugar for an extra touch of sweetness and crunch. The aroma of cinnamon and sugar fills the air as the donuts cool slightly. Each donut, a perfect circle of golden brown, is a testament to the magic of baking. The glaze, a simple yet essential element, adds the final touch of sweetness and enhances the visual appeal of these delightful treats. In a small bowl, whisk together the powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract until you have a smooth, pourable glaze. The consistency of the glaze is key. It should be thin enough to coat the donuts easily, but not too runny that it slides off. Once the donuts have cooled slightly, dip the top of each donut into the glaze, allowing any excess to drip back into the bowl. The glaze will set as it cools, creating a beautiful glossy finish. For an extra touch of indulgence, you can sprinkle the glazed donuts with chopped nuts, sprinkles, or even a dusting of cinnamon sugar. As the glaze sets, it transforms into a shiny, sweet coating, adding another layer of textural delight to the cinnamon roll donuts. The aroma intensifies, a symphony of cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla, promising a flavor explosion in every bite. The visual appeal of these donuts is undeniable. The golden brown exterior, the glistening glaze, and the optional toppings create a feast for the eyes. They beckon you closer, inviting you to take a bite and experience the delightful combination of textures and flavors. These cinnamon roll donuts are best enjoyed warm, shortly after they are made. The warmth amplifies the flavors, making each bite a truly indulgent experience. Serve them alongside a cup of coffee or a glass of cold milk for the perfect breakfast treat or afternoon pick-me-up. From the moment you take your first bite, you'll be transported to a realm of pure culinary bliss. The crisp exterior gives way to a soft, fluffy interior, bursting with the warm flavors of cinnamon and sugar. The glaze adds a touch of sweetness and enhances the overall richness of these delightful treats. The cinnamon roll donut is a testament to the fact that sometimes the simplest things in life are the most delicious. It's a reminder that with a little effort and a lot of love, we can create extraordinary culinary experiences in our own kitchens. So gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and embark on this delicious baking adventure. The joy of creating something so delicious with your own hands is a reward in itself. And the satisfaction of sharing these treats with loved ones is an experience that will fill your heart with warmth and happiness. Baking is more than just following a recipe. It's about creating something special, something that brings joy to yourself and those you share it with. These cinnamon roll donuts are a testament to that. They are a labor of love, a delicious fusion of flavors and textures that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. As you savor each bite of your homemade cinnamon roll donuts, remember the joy of creating them. Share that joy with others. Invite friends and family over for a donut party. Let them experience the magic you've created in your kitchen. And don't forget to share your baking journey with the world. Post pictures of your beautiful creations online. Use the hashtag #CinnamonRollDonutDelight to connect with fellow baking enthusiasts. Share your tips, your triumphs, and even your baking mishaps. Because in the world of baking, every experience is a learning opportunity. So go ahead, bake with passion, share with love, and most importantly, enjoy every delicious bite. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tasty creations.